So when working with Google Keep, there's a couple things that you can do that make it a little easier for your students to organize themselves. What's nice about this is that they can open up a note, start adding things, such as a title. So right now I'm working on what I want to put in a parent survey. And here's all the questions that I would put in, maybe a Google form or maybe something that I send home right away. The first thing that I like to do is look to see that I can add a label to it. So maybe this is something that I want to put into class ideas. And these are labels or notes that I can add. So if you have specific classes that you want to use or whatnot, I'm going to put this as class ideas. So then the pin down here says that I'm labeled as class ideas. So if I only want to look at that piece of information, the next part is that I can add a picture. So I can upload an image that maybe I've taken or that I have previously downloaded, maybe to make me remember what this is. And this is not responding right, so I'm not gonna use it. So I have that part as well. The other thing is that I can make a color match. So in a lot of ways, what I do is have everything be the same color for what class I'm teaching. So I'm a math teacher, and so I attribute math and purple to be the same thing. So I can go to this background options. I can create this purple for my math classes. Or if I know that these are notes that I need to look at later, I can click on notes and it'll add a background reminder. So that way it's something that I can visually see right away. I can also add an alarm. So I can tell me if I want it later today, if I want it tomorrow, next week. Obviously, you can edit these. I can pick a date and a time, and I can pick a place. So it actually has a location alarm. So if I need to remember this when I walk into school, that alarm will help me remember that this is something I need to do when I walk into school. Or if kids are walking into a certain class at a certain time, that's something that you can add for Google Keep. The other nice thing is, so let's say I want to make this a checklist. I come to the three dots and I go to show checkboxes. And now I have an actual list and I can actually move these around. So I can indent them. I think I have to do the second one. I can indent them. So if I want to do this as notes, I can take them back out. If I want to move one up farther than the other one, if I want to delete whatever it is, and when I click on the checkbox, it goes down here as a completed item, but I can also uncheck it and make it come back up to the top. So this is just a really cool idea for kids to use for note-taking abilities, maybe assignment catcher if they have a hard time using a planner, and making sure that everything is around the same color so that way it's visually pleasing for them to see. And then they can quickly go through if they make a lot of notes or if they make one for a project or something in the future. It's all the same color for all the same class so that all of your information kind of syncs together. And then they get an idea of how to prioritize the things that they have in their maybe Google Drive or in their Google Keep. So I hope all that works for you guys.